Welcome back to the review space. In this video, I'm going to review SmackDown Live from October 11, 2016. Almost forgot. Right, so anyway, Dolph Ziggler took on the Spirit Squad in a handicap match, but Dolph Ziggler was able to hit the super kick on Kenny. It was very funny when Mauro Ranallo said, "Oh my god, he killed Kenny." And I can't believe that South Park is almost 20 years old now as a TV series. Unbelievable. Late 90s South Park. Oh my god, he killed Kenny! The Miz attacks Dolph Ziggler right after, hits the skull-crushing finale. And apparently they'll have a rematch sometime in the future for the IC title. I'm kind of looking forward to that, but at the same time, it's almost like I have a feeling that that match at No Mercy was the peak of this particular feud. It's almost like that should have been the end, you know, that should have been the finale. And Miz would go on to something else. But anyway, I do like the Miz as the heelish, villainous, human being with his beautiful wife, Maurice. And, he's the villain. He's the big baddie, and him being the champion again wouldn't be a bad thing, because I think that he made it so, he put focus on the IC title, so I gotta give him credit for that one. Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac recited a very scripted promo. They challenged Raw to a couple of Survivor Series matches at the upcoming pay-per-view. They want to face 5 SmackDown male superstars against the 5 Raw male superstars. And then the female version of that with 5 SmackDown women against 5 Raw women in a traditional Elimination Survivor Series matches. The crowd especially popped for the women's match announcement because we've never really had anything like that before. So I can see why the fans like it. As far as predictions regarding some of the women that'll be involved, probably Nia Jax is probably going to be in it. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte, Sasha Banks. Alright, next up we got Naomi taking on Carmella. Nikki Bella came out to distract Carmella. Naomi got the winning pitting predicament somehow, some way. Nikki tried to attack Carmella afterwards, and then Carmella ran off like a complete coward over the barricades, hopped the barricades into the crowd, and then backstage we see Daniel Bryan announcing a match between Alexa Bliss and Naomi for next week, because Alexa was basically watching all this footage and she was insulting what's her name, Naomi, and she was like, you know what, I can beat her at any time, at any place. And Daniel Bryan came out of nowhere like a creep, and he was just like, okay, let's have a match then, put your money where your mouth is. One thing about Naomi is that her outfit, it looks really splotchy and off-putting inside the ring when she's having a match. It does work for her entrance with the glowing effects, so that's cool. I guess I just want her to get a cooler attire. I thought she looked a lot better the first time she came out with the other outfit, her original one, when she started having that new theme song with the glowing lips, and it looked like it had purple and blue colors. It looked almost like an early 90s design kind of thing. So maybe she'd go back to that one. She needs something different, because I don't like this black and then green. It looks weird, and it doesn't stand out. One half of the Usos defeating Chad Gable. This was a one-on-one match, but then they had the other tag team members by the ringside, and Jimmy Uso pinned Gable. Jay pushed Jimmy from the side with his feet, basically, and he kind of pushed him. He grabbed the ropes, and he kind of did this weird, I don't know what the hell it was, but he helped him somehow. He pushed him with his legs without the referee seeing it. Blind referee, typical. The heels get over the faces, and they're trying to keep the Usos strong here, which is good. I just feel like Chad and Gable, they don't feel as special as they used to. Like, I remember when they first came in from NXT, I felt excited about their debut on the main roster, and I wanted to see them, and now they're just kind of there. So that's fine that they are on the main roster and they feel like they fit in nicely, but it's like they don't feel particularly they don't stand out. So I don't know. AJ Styles taking on James Ellsworth. This was the most interesting moment of the night, because basically we had Daniel Bryan announcing Dean Ambrose as the special guest referee. AJ didn't like this, of course. AJ wanted Dean out. But as expected, Dean was the referee, and he took liberties on AJ in favor of his opponent, the jobber Ellsworth. AJ throwing James to the outside, for example, and then Dean quickly helped James Ellsworth back in. He just threw him back in. Crowd was kind of laughing, and he was just doing that kind of behavior where he would like he wouldn't even pay attention much to AJ when AJ's doing something. AJ is he's got Dean in the James in the corner, and Dean would just yell at him like, "Hey, that's 1, 2, 3, 4." He would just count him really, really quickly. There's even a really attractive woman, kind of a hot woman, near the barricades, and she was trying to get Dean's attention. Dean goes up to her, take a picture, hug, all that kind of stuff. AJ gets pissed off, and he's obviously feeling disrespected by Dean, and rightfully so. They're in the middle of a freaking feud. Dean hits AJ with a couple of dirty deeds, and then he helped Ellsworth to a pinfall. Fast count, 1, 2, 3. James, the jobber Ellsworth, somehow defeating the WWE World Champion AJ Styles on SmackDown Live. AJ, he delivered a particularly nasty Styles clash to Ellsworth. It almost looked like he botched it. And you know how similar the other Styles clashes he delivered to other wrestlers such as a Yoshitatsu or a Roderick Strong, and it looked like he drilled him in the middle of the ring with that botched move. I mean, the guy's taking it. It's his fault, I guess, because they tuck in their freaking chin as opposed to keeping their head straight, or even angle it backwards so that they don't land face first on the freaking or head first on the freaking mat when he does the AJ the Styles clash, I should say. And I don't know. I hope that Ellsworth is fine, because it looked like he was fine afterwards. Like, it looked like, especially after the replays, they showed the replays, that he was able to quickly just dodge that bullet. He didn't actually get hit, but it looked like he did, and that looked dangerous regardless. Luke Harper and Bray Wyatt taking on Kane and Randy Orton. Late in this particular match, Randy got to tag in Kane, or he wanted to tag in Kane, I should say, and then the lights went off, so the lights completely dark. Luke Harper is in the corner instead. There's no Kane. Bray hits the Sister Abigail finish on Randy. 1, 2, 3. Bray Wyatt gets the win over Orton again. And this particular episode, that's it for this SmackDown Live episode. It was not a bad episode. I mean, I think there's been other stronger episodes for sure, and this one felt a little bit lacking in some weird way, just because coming off of No Mercy, and then we got Raw after that. And so in this particular one, aside from the Ellsworth stuff, just the same old people, the same faces, the same names, the same individuals we've seen in the past 2 months after the SmackDown the brand split, and SmackDown going live. They gotta have some new faces in there, I think, or just have a rotation of different people. They need new stars badly. I do like the presentation. Overall, SmackDown is still a decent show. It's just that they gotta have some oomph to their show. They gotta have a great ending and all that, and as opposed to just having basic matches and just having the same people feud again and again and again. It feels so repetitive. I mean, I like SmackDown Live, like I said, but I'm starting to lose a little bit of interest just because on a weekly basis, I don't know if I can even keep up reviewing these episodes. It just feels it's always the same thing over and over again. But anyway, that's it for this episode of The Review Space. Check out the channel for more videos. Until next time. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.